Hi, this is Arturo with Cruz Realtor Group of KW Loudon Gateway with
Sadaf Saberi from Champion Title.
Hi, thanks for watching this video. Today we're going to talk a little bit of what happens after we get a ratified contract and the file go into the title settlement company. Sadaf, talk to us about the process of what happens after we get a ratified contract, and back to you guys.
Sure. So congratulations on your ratified contract. Once your contract is ratified, you'll send it over to the title company.
Okay.
And we act as the transaction coordinator and facilitator and work with all the parties to get everybody to the settlement table. So for example, the first thing we do in the process is we'll open up your file and send out welcome letters introducing ourselves to the listing agent, the seller, the selling agent, and the buyer, just letting them know what we'll need to get ready for settlement and what to expect.
All right. After that, so we hear agents, and I think the consumer hears a lot what title work and clear title. Talk to us about what goes on and what your role in doing that.
Sure. So what we do as a title company, we have an abstractor who goes to the courthouse and he pulls all the materials with respect to this file, with respect to this property. We do a title examination to make sure that title is clear and unclouded, meaning that there aren't any defects on the property with respect to title. And then once title is clear, we can issue a title insurance policy.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about title insurance, and I understand there's two types of title insurance, right?
Yeah, so title insurance, it's basically a one-time premium that you pay in order to defend your ownership in the home. Basically, your home is your biggest asset, so you want to make sure that there's no defects or anybody else trying to claim that ownership.
Okay.
So there's two different kinds of policies. There's a standard policy, which has great coverage, but there's also a new one, it's called the enhanced policy, which came out several years ago. It's a little bit more expensive, maybe about 20 to 30% more than the standard policy. It's dependent on the sales price, but that gives additional coverages. It will protect from any future frauds that may occur. Will give you boundary line coverages, things like that.
All right. So we got the whole process has been completed. We get title, clear title. We establish the title insurance policy depending on the purchase. Then we're close to the great date, going to settlement. Tell us what goes on settlement date and a couple days before that. I think that's very important to talk about that.
Sure. So this whole time we're working behind the scenes with the homeowners association, if there is one, or the condo association to facilitate all that paperwork, and also with the lender. So a couple days before settlement is when we will get your lender instructions from the lender, and that's when we'll finally know how much money you need to bring to settlement. I know that that's something that many people are anxious about. So once we get the lender instructions, we can prepare the HUD-1 settlement statement, and we'll get the loan package, and we'll put that package together so we can record the appropriate documents in the courthouse.
Go ahead. And the check that, or the funds that the buyer needs to bring to the table, tell us, so the check is made out to Champion Title? Is that correct?
It is. It's made out to Champion Title, not your lender, and it's a certified cashier's check for over $3,000. We will accept a personal check for under $3,000.
Okay, and if they're a little bit short on those funds, or the check's a little bit higher, than what happens?
Yeah, that's a good point. We always recommend that people bring their checkbook to settlement, just in case there's a change on the settlement statement, or the check is short, as you say. So we'll just take a personal check at settlement. If they've overestimated, typically the lender will give them a figure in advance, and they'll overestimate the amount that you need to bring to settlement. At that point, if your check is too high, we'll just cut you a check back that day.
And how much time you would estimate for the buyer to spend at the settlement table?
For settlement, yeah, probably about an hour. This way we'll get through your loan docs. You'll meet the sellers most likely and go through any information you need to with them. So an hour and a half.
Okay, terrific. Sadaf, thank you so much for joining us. I think this is very a lot of good information. So if you have any questions about the whole process, contact Sadaf or myself.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching us, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.